Hi.
Thank you, everyone. All right. So, when I was about 19 years old, my friends and I decided to do something a little crazy, which is all load up in a bunch of vans and drive down to San Francisco over a 4-day holiday weekend. And we spent those 4 days sleeping on the basement of a church floor. And we spent our days serving the homeless. We prepared different types of meals and distributed them throughout the Tenderloin district of San Francisco, which is super, super rough and notorious for that. But what I found when I was there was pretty surprising, because when we think of homeless people, a lot of the times if we have to describe them in a couple words, the words are usually pretty negative. There's not a lot of positive things. But when I was speaking to them, I found a lot of hopefulness. Everyone was really hopeful that things were about to change, things were about to get better, stuff is right around the corner. And so the question is, if these people who really want to help themselves want to take those steps, what is stopping them? And the answer, in a way, there's lots of different answers, but one of the answers is perceived discrimination and finances. There was a survey taken in Calgary of 500 different homeless people, and when questioned about their mental health services, 92.8% met the criteria of having a mental illness of some sort. 14.9% had seen a psychiatrist, and only 12.7% of those had seen a psychiatrist in the past year. And when asked what those barriers were, they all described perceived discrimination, which is really interesting because you think of a hospital as a pretty non-threatening place, but for us it's not. When you walk up to a health clinic, there's a front desk, you give the person your name, you hand them your ID, insurance information, current address, and these are all things that a homeless person does not have. And that's if they make it to the front desk. In some cities, there's a security person at the door, and if somebody's coming in acting extremely schizophrenic, chances are they're going to be escorted out before they can even receive any sort of treatment or give any information. So one of the ways that this can be changed is by setting up medical legal partnerships. We have a lot of different homeless shelters set up, but there's not always a lawyer or legal personnel on staff. And if we provided this type of resources, a homeless person can be more educated on the health benefits that they can receive, and this can eventually lead to employment opportunities and stable housing. Because if a person can be stable mentally, it's conducive to having a lifestyle where they can have a stable job and stable housing. So next time you see a homeless person, please think of the word hopeful.
Hands it off.